Good morning. How you guys doing? Ready to really build those muscles and focus on pyramid sets? Do you know what a pyramid set is? It's really working those muscles, because what we're going to do today, what I'm going to show you, you're going to pick one. I'm going to pick a medium weight and then a heavy weight. And I'm just going to do 2 rounds of this. If you wanted, you could actually do 3 rounds of this, but I'm just going to do 2. I'm going to choose my medium weight, and I got my heavy weight. So the first time you do this, you're going to do a set of 10 reps, minimal rest, and then you'll do 8, the same movement right away, and then you'll do 6. And then we'll do the next exercise. There'll be 3 moves in this first round, 3 exercises. So let's do the first move. It's called a chest press. So if you have a stability ball or a bench, grab that. So 10 reps. I'll show you what I mean. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest for a second. Now you're going to do 8 reps. 6, 7, 8. Hold off a little bit. Now you're going to do 6 reps of that. Same weight, same move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we're going to do the next move doing that. And then I'll show you what we mean when we go to the heavyweights. But now we'll do the next move. And I just want to make a side note in this. I'm no health expert. I don't have my certificate or anything. I just love working out since I was 16, and I've seen different trainers show different things, different ways to work your muscles, and I like just mixing it up. And just everything I'm sharing, I've learned, I should say, I'm sharing with you. Let's go to the next move. Okay, so the next move is some squats. And we're going to do the same thing. 10, 8, and then 6. Because that's what you call a pyramid set, to really work those muscle groups. But then I'll show you after we do the 3 exercises, and then we're going to go to a heavier weight. So what you're going to do, grab those weights, and now you're going to do, so I'm just doing it this way to mix it up instead of holding them down. So like I say, I like to mix up my workouts. Okay, so now like 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minimal rest, and then we'll do 8 reps. Same weight, just really fatiguing those muscles so you can build them up for strength and growth. Okay, so now 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minimal rest. So now you're going to do 6 reps. And see, that's what I mean. You're really fatiguing the muscle, working it. And then next time we go around and do this, you're going to increase the weight. So that's how you're going to build those muscles. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so now we're done with that move. Let's move to the next one. Are you ready for the next one? Let's do a reverse grip row. So same thing, same concept. 10, 8, and 6. So this is my medium weight. And then I'll do heavy next time. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minimal rest. Now you'll do 8. Don't you like this? Really building those muscles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to do 6. Minimal rest. If you want, go grab a quick drink of water. But come right back. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Okay, so there, that completes your third exercise. Now we'll go back to the top of the menu. We're going to go back to that chest press. But now, since this is pyramid sets that we're doing today, we're going to go with a heavier weight. And then if you wanted to do 3 rounds to really work those muscles, you can choose a light weight, a medium weight, and then your max weight that you can at least do 10 reps like we're doing. But I'm just going to show you this one. I'm not going to show you every exercise for this round because you guys already know what to do. So I just want you guys to get a feel for it, because these videos I create, I don't like to make them too long, because as long as you guys got the concept, why do it again? You could just either pause the video or do what works for you, you know. Okay, so we're back to the chest press. The first time I used 15s, now I'm going to use 20s. So again, 10. Get that booty up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go back to 8 reps. Minimal rest. Six, 7, 8. Now we're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. There's your chest press. So you know what the next move is, right? Because you already did it once. It's those squats. And I'm not going to go through everything because you guys know what to do. I just want to do it with the first exercise. But what I'm going to do is show you the next weight that at least I'm using. So the next one would be squats. Just like that. You're going to do 10 reps, minimal rest. Then you're going to do 8 and then 6. The first time I used 12 pounds, that was my lightweight. Now I'm going to the heavyweight. So now I'm using 15s. I'm going to do that. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to make this workout a little faster. This way it's not so long, but you know what to do. And then the next, after you do the squats, what did we do? Oh, shoot. I had a brain fart. Forgive me. And if you didn't remember, it was a reverse grip row. I had to look at the exercise, my cheat sheet. So the first times I did the reverse grip row, I did 15s. So now then I would do 20s for my heavyweight. Are you guys getting the feel for it? And then with the reverse grip row. So 10, minimal rest, 8, minimal rest, and then 6. And like I say, depending on how many rounds, I'm just making this a shorter workout, so there's 2 rounds. So I'm going to do that. And that because I just said we're doing it twice with medium weights, then heavy weights, and then we'll move to the next round, because in this workout there are 3 rounds. So make sure you do the reverse grip row, and then I'll show you the next 3 moves. So we're on the second round, the next 3 exercises, pyramid sets. So the next exercise is going to be a chest fly. And like I say, I'm not going to share the second round with you, but you know what to do. You're just going to increase that weight. So on the first weight, first time I do the chest fly with light weights, I'm going to choose for 12 pounds. And then my heavy weight will be 15 pounds. And what I'm going to do, grab those weights, get into an inclined position. And I know it may be a little more rough if you have a stability ball for me, but you can do it. Just try to get the ball in the right position, or you can even align it against the couch, which sometimes I do to give me that support. So 10 reps of the chest fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minimal rest. Now you're going to do 8 reps after that. And remember to always breathe to get that oxygen flow to those muscles. Okay, now let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay, now you're ready for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. So the next time I do that exercise, I'm going to use 15s. Okay, let's do the next move for the pyramid sets. So the next move is a sumo squat. So on the first round, I'm going to use 15s. Then the second round, I'm going to use 20s. Now, we always got to increase that weight. This way you can build up those muscles and help build up the strength and all over your body. So again, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minimal rest. We'll do 8 reps. And I just want to make a side note. If you have like a long mirror, I do highly recommend that. This way you can make sure you have the right form, because sometimes, like I say, I'm no expert, and sometimes I see one part of my body is off, so I always adjust it. Or if you don't have a long mirror, what you can do is record yourself working out to make sure you're doing the right form. Yeah, like I say, I'm no expert. I've made my mishaps over the years, so just something I thought I would share with you. Okay, so now 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay, now we'll do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Really working those muscles, aren't we? Okay, let's go to the next exercise move. Probably guess what the next move is. And I know on this, well, you can't do weights, right? But it's still the same concept. You're going to do 10 pull-ups, minimal rest, 8 pull-ups, and then 6. And the reason I'm using this allows me to get more in, but helping me make sure I keep proper form. Yeah, this is a pull-up assist, but trust me, you're still working the muscles. I love this thing. I can do pull-ups without, but this allows me to get more in, and especially if I'm doing like an endurance workout. Yeah, but I love this thing. I'm glad I got it. One of the best purchases to help me build up those muscles. So let's do 10 pull-ups. I'm going to choose a wide grip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you want to come off that, shake it out a little bit. Now we're going to do 8. And see, you guys can probably see I'm struggling. Now 6. Like I say, I'm real with you guys, just like you, because you see those trainers, they can always have the energy to pull all the way through. But I'm just being real with you guys. I struggle too. But I still give it my best, and that's what you guys got to do. Just push, push until you succeed. Now 6. 6. Whew. Don't you feel strong? So you know what? Back at the top of the menu, or I should say at the workout this round. So what you're going to do, you're going to go with a heavier weight now. You're going to do 10, 8, and 6. The first time on the chest flies, I used 12s. Now I'm going to do 15s. And then on the next exercise, the sumo squats, the first time I did 15s. Now I'm going to use 20s. And then when you go up to the pull-up bar, well, there's no weight in those. Just remember 10, 8, and 6. And like I said, I'm not going to take the time to do it, show you, because you guys already know what to do. Just remember 10, 8, and 6. 10, 8, and 6. Do that round, but increase that weight so you can build those muscles. And then I'll show you the third and final round. The next move is a shoulder press. So remember 10, 8, and 6. Helps you remember, doesn't it? So the first time I do it, I'm going to use 12, and then the second round I'm going to opt for 15s. So let's do 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Minimal rest, then 8. Make sure you're breathing too. And if I'm not saying it, I forget, go get a glass of water every now and then. Make sure you keep that body hydrated, because when you're dehydrated, it can mess with the body so many ways. I never realized that, but now I always make sure I chug my water. Okay, so now 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Okay, there's our first exercise in the third round. Let's do the second exercise. So the second exercise in the third round, let's do a deadlift. So the first time I'm going to use 15s, and then this second time I do this, I'm going to up it to 20, so adding 5 more pounds. So let's do a deadlift, and when you do a deadlift, they always say imagine a broomstick against your back, and make sure you keep that back straight and that tailbone up. Because you never want to hurt any injuries. Like I say, it's just everything I've kind of learned, and I kind of make a mental note. So when I do that, I always remember that. Okay, so 10. 5, 6, 8, 9. Whew. Okay, there's your 10. Now 8. Don't you feel those muscles burning by the time you go to the second round and using those max weights? Yeah, that's where you get that muscle growth and really start building those muscles. So now 8. 6, 7, 8. Whew. Okay, so now 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Okay, let's move to the last exercise of this round. Ready for the final exercise in the third round? It's a post-delt fly. You got 2 arms, so you got to do both arms. So the first time I'm going to use 5 pounds, and then the second time I use the max weight, I'm going to use 8. And actually, I think that's right. Or should I try doing 10? think the second time I do it, because I usually normally use 8 for this move now that I think of it. So the first time I do it, I'm going to do 8, then 10s. And what the move is, get that back straight and fly out. 10 reps. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think that's 6, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't lose track of counting like I do. Like I say, I'm just being real with you guys and just making sure I get the right thing in. Okay, now 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. So the post delt fly now on the left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure I don't lose count this time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 8 reps. Again. So you're really fatiguing those muscles, aren't you? Don't you just feel the intensity of your muscles just burning? If not, you need a heavier weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit of rest. Then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. So now I'm back to the shoulder presses again. So the first time I did 12s. This time I'm going to use 15s, 10, 8, and 6. And then when you're done with those, you're going to do the deadlift. And when I did the deadlift the first time, I used 15s. So when I do it the next time, I'm going to use 20s. And then on the post delt fly, and remember to do both arms, I did 8s. So the first time I did 8s, the second time I do it, I will do 10s. And hopefully you guys didn't mind me doing it this way because you guys already know what to do the pyramid sets. Like I say, the first time, there's 3 rounds. The first time you do the exercises, you're going to do with a medium weight. And then the second time you do the exercise, you're going to do it with a max weight. And then say if you choose to do this 3 rounds, if you have the time, you can do a lightweight, a medium weight, and a heavy weight. Just remember, each round you'll increase that weight. But if it's just 2 rounds, I say a medium weight and then a heavy weight to really work those muscles. And hopefully you guys got the concept of pyramid sets and working that body. And I'm going to finish up. But I'm just going to wind down this video because you guys know what to do. Just make sure you do that round, second round, lifting more heavier weights. And then after you do that round, remember 10, 8, and 6 each exercise. So that was shoulder pressed, deadlift, and then that post delt fly. And then after you do that round, you guys are done. And I just want to say, I hope you guys always take care. Keep being your best. Keep being strong. And have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Have a good one, you guys.